What's up, this is South Bay with Timberland. We're here at Magic 2006, Ill Trends TV.
What's going on, y'all? You know what? What's happening? We done landed over here. We chilling at the Timberland booth, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, absolutely.
You know, tell me, man, what is Timberland doing with all these fantastic colors, man? I mean, I'm seeing crazy colors come out. I'm seeing cats wearing things I ain't never seen before.
Absolutely, that's one of the things we did for Magic. We said we wanted to make sure when we showed up, we showed some of the pieces that have never been seen before, and let everybody understand where we're coming. Like, this is going to be a good year for us. 2006 is going to be high. We have custom boots in here. You can come in here, you design your own product. We have a DYOB, a do your own boot station, where you come in and create a one-of-a-kind boot only for that person. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, it's hot, man. We're trying to keep everything exciting, man. So it's been a great show for us.
Now, I forget, I might have been in New York a few years ago, and Timberland had this like rolling billboard that folded out into like this showpiece with all the shoes and stuff on it, like a three-tier thing. Did you have something to do with that?
Absolutely. Well, that was something that, again, we're showing. Part of what we're doing inside is when you design your own boot, you have a chance to pick the collar that go around the boot, to pick the color. You can pick the different colors on the laces, the outer sole, the midsole, the color of the actual boot. So what that was just showing you everything that goes into making a boot. Because, you know, I think when you can be involved with the construction of the product, you have a little bit more affinity for it. So we look saying this is everything that goes into it. You decide what you want to put in your boot, and it's yours. You own it. It's a one-of-a-kind boot, and and that's what that was. So it was that was part of the build your own boot station.
Right. That was hot.
Yeah,
now let's talk about this shoe. I was looking at this shoe right here. It kind of reminded me of the late '90s. I mean, the late '80s, when everybody was wearing the African medallions around their neck. They got the continent of Africa on there. I guess that's
about a boot, right?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What's this about? What's this representing?
Well, what we did, we did a boot along with Don Cheadle, you know, and as you probably know, Don Cheadle was very involved with, you know, Rwanda and trying to, you know, his struggle to save Darfur. We did this boot, and this was kind of our homage to his struggle to say, as a brand, what can we do to help everything that's going on in there? So Don approached us and Jeff Swartz and said, you know, this is a passion for me. How can we be involved? So we designed these boots for Don, and actually these bedoinks that we call them, we sold those, and T-shirts, and all the proceeds went back to Save Darfur, which is Don Cheadle's organization, and you know, and it's been great. The response and the feedback to the boots have been overwhelmingly positive, and you know, we're just looking forward to continue with this struggle with Don and keep it moving, man.
See, that's what I'm talking about, man. You know, letting the urban culture make it hot, and then taking the money and putting it to good use, you know what I'm saying? Not just filling their pockets and living fat and big mansions. Timberland's doing it. Now let's talk about this. Let's talk about this shoe right here. Now it got some artwork on it. Is this hand painted or what's going on with that?
That's burnt in. We did a program down in Atlanta called Community Builders Tour, and D.L. Warfield was the artist we had local to Atlanta, and he actually burned that into the boot.
Okay.
So we did maybe 50 to 60 boots custom by the artist. Each one is different, and he burned those in. And these are the ones that we did specifically for Usher. So as you see right here.
Look, y'all check this out, man. Usher did. This is an Usher shoe right here, man.
Yeah. And that's for his New Look Foundation that came out in support of CB.
And he signed it right there on the tongue too. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's what it do. Now, I got a couple of questions about you. You obviously a young brother in the game. How did you get into the marketing department at Timberland?
Well, you know, it's been a long journey. It's a grind, and right before, you know, just being in the marketplace and understanding just youth culture and the urban culture and being a consumer as well to the brand, you know, when they approached me and I started working with the company, you know, I really found out that obviously, one, I've grown up on the brand. I've been wearing Timbs all my life, but just from a marketing standpoint and wanting to make sure we give back, it was the perfect brand. It's been a perfect combination. You know, I think they do a lot in the community. They do a lot more than people are aware of.
Right.
So just being a part of it, I thought it was a great opportunity to try to showcase what the brand has done and what we're trying to continue to do in the marketplace to make sure we stay relevant, stay ahead of the curve, and then again give back, because it's more than just selling boots. You know, we want to be a part of the community and be involved. So
right.
It was just a great opportunity. It's been a perfect match, man.
Now, for the cats out here, because we got a lot of youngsters out here that watch our program, and you know they wear a lot of this fashion, but they never really get a chance to see the faces of the people who bring them the fashion and whatnot. So y'all get a chance to see my man right here. See, he a young man, he making it happen. Question I have is that when did you start? How old were you when you got into marketing?
Wow.
And what did you do before you got hooked up with Timberland?
Man, before I was the marketing director for Sean John, and then right before that I was the marketing director for academics. You know, it's just been a grind, man. You know, you have to keep your nose to the grindstone. You know, and it just like we're involved. We understand what's coming around. We understand what the kids want to see. You know, and just listening, being aware. So, you know, I started in music, and you know, we had a small company called 2620 Music. We put our dream together, had this artist Beretta, and you know, and through music, just you know, we got to be out there. We had to hit the streets, had a street team, so it was all about, you know, I had to know what was going on.
Now, where you from? New York?
No, I'm from DC.
DC.
Yeah,
okay,
from DC,
right.
man.
Chocolate City in the house, yo.
Chocolate City's in the building. Chocolate City's in the building.
Ride motorcycles up and down the highway all night long. They got Ethiopian town in there, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
I spent some time out there.
So you know, it was a long journey, man.
Right.
You know, and just understand and teaching myself and asking questions and not being afraid to ask those questions and then listening, man. And
That's
you know,
why you heard them asking questions, not being afraid to ask questions, and listening.
you got to soak it up. You got to soak the game up, man. And you know, just this, you know, along the way, picking up things and trying to figure out how do you apply that to each of your stops.
Right.
You know, and you know, the journey has brought me here, man. And it's been a great ride. So if there's one thing I can say as a takeaway for your viewers who are trying to maybe get into this business is you gotta be persistent. You gotta keep knocking those doors down. You have to show, you know, that you understand the marketplace. You have to show that you understand where things are going. And again, don't be afraid to ask that question. It's always that next question that's gonna get you your answer.
Well, that's what it do, man. We up here chilling, like we said. You know, I don't know where my co-host disappeared. I'm sure she's trying to find some more good stuff for us to get into. We about to go find her. Like I said, man, we right here at the Timberland booth, Magic 2006.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Anything else you want to say to the people out there, man? Any inspirational words for the youngsters?
Keep supporting the brand. Keep coming out, you know, and just stay true to yourself.
That's right, baby. You heard it here first, man. Magic 2006, VJ TV.
VJ TV is in the building.